Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with a MLB early slate video. We have a 5-game early slate. It's that time of year, guys. It's opening day, and it's kind of like a bunch of different slates during the week, but it'll normal out by next week. So in the meantime, we got early slates, afternoon slates, night slates, midnight slates, early morning slates. Man, it's a lot, but yeah, let's do this video, man. There's some money to be made. And if you're returning, if you do me a solid on your way out, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Guys, we've got almost to 80 likes last video. Thank you so much. Let's try and get up to 100 today, guys. I'd really appreciate it. You guys are what keeps me going and keeps me doing these videos. So without further ado, let's start the show. All right, so if you're new, this is Schroeder Skywalker, the co-host of the Skywalker DFS show. Actually, he's the star. So he went 1 for 3 today on his home run picks. Technically 1 for 4. What did I tell you about Mike Trout? What did I tell you about Mike Trout? You don't listen. He's so biased, but you know what? We all are a little bit. Yeah, Trout had a horrible history against that pitcher, and it was a lefty. He doesn't hit lefties, so in the later slates, I played him just in case he got one. I don't want to be behind in the field, but I cashed an NBA. I cashed nicely in NHL. I missed an MLB. I totally missed. I went too heavy on the later games, which were duds, believe it or not. So it's just the first day. This is the first time I didn't win on opening day. So I'm not sour. It's a long season, guys. If you didn't cash either, don't be too hard on yourself. It was very unpredictable with the weather, with the slates, with the pitching. Yeah, it was just one of the most unpredictable opening day slates that I've seen or been a part of. So don't be too down on yourself. And if you won, people in the DFS club in here, we did win. Shout out to them, man. Congratulations. And yeah, so without further ado, let's bring up. There we go. Let's bring up the totals for the early games. So it looks like the Red Sox and Yankees, looks like we got clear weather. So 59 degrees, winds blowing to left field at 10 miles an hour. We got Boston 3.6 implied total going up against New York's 4.6. We got Nathan Eovaldi versus Garrett Cole. Next up, we got possible light rain here in Detroit. We got the White Sox at Detroit. So 4.3 for the White Sox, 3.9 for Detroit. Winds are blowing towards third base at 10 miles an hour. Possible light rain, 45 degrees, cold. Obviously, you guys, did we learn our lesson? Well, I mean, that St. Louis blowout was kind of like, I don't know. How should I put this? Nobody saw that one coming. But they actually scored a decent amount of runs today in this Milwaukee-Chicago game with the winds blowing to the outfield. Corbin Burns gave up 1 home run. It just happened to be a 3-run shot. So got a little unlucky there against, I think it was the 9th batter too. But they're going right back here. Possible light rain, 39 degrees. Holy cow, it's cold. It was 91 degrees and sunny here in Northern California, guys. 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing inward, so looks like it could be a complete fade for me. Brendan Woodruff at 9.5. Ooh, did he get lit up in spring training, man? He did not have a good spring training versus Justin, the man of steel, at 5.2. Shit, I might get some pitching from this game just because of the bad weather. You got Oakland at Philly, partly cloudy, 58 degrees. Oakland 3.5 implied run total, 4.8. We got Frankie Montas going up versus Aaron Nola, who actually had a great spring training. Baltimore at Tampa, no projected lineups out yet. 3.3 applied for Baltimore, 4.4 for Tampa. All right, guys, so that's it for that. All right, guys, if you want to join the DFS club, you might be asking yourself, what is the DFS club? It is where you go to get all my lineups, guys, my ownership, projections, top stacks, and we do every single sport. Like I said, you know what? I didn't cash an MLB, but I still made money tonight because I played NHL. I played NBA, and it was a good night. So you got 2 providers on one DFS space, myself, Skywalker DFS. And like I said, you get every single sport. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. Click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. If you're watching my video, click my logo, and then pick your plans, guys. Again, we're the cheapest in the industry. You know what? We couldn't do this for free. We wouldn't be taken seriously, so we got to charge people something. So that's why we're the cheapest in the business. Don't get it twisted. We do prize picks. We do the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. I'll be on time today, guys. I got the freaking hours all mixed up. I was doing NHL, MLB, and NBA today, getting the spreadsheets, all that shit ready, and time just got away from me. So I was able to get the members only podcast in, but it was about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. But we got it in. It was all good. You can get that exclusively to the DFS Club, not on YouTube. Again, we do prize picks. We do sports wagering. You get my lineups, ownership projections, top stacking, guys. All these plans are identical. You get all access to everything. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. That's it. So come check us out, guys. Stop losing, start winning. DFSclub.com. And that's not our slogan, guys. That's just what I say. Our slogan is the daily fantasy sports powerhouse. Sound like a damn gym. But yeah, guys, come check us out. DFSclub.com. Come join the winning team. All right. So let's bring up Draft Dashboard. I'm going to have to bring up like FanDuel or something also, because Draft Dashboard, for some fucking reason, doesn't have the Boston New York game on here. I don't know. Maybe they forgot to put them in. So let's go. So we got the early game 5-gamer. We'll start off at pitchers. So I don't mind this Milwaukee-Chicago game because of the horrible weather. You'd have to think that pitching is going to be pretty good. So Brendan Woodruff's in play at 9.5K. $700 more on FanDuel. Just that spring training scares me. But the thing is, again, it's the weather conditions, right? They're really bad. They're really bad in Chicago. So that's really going to benefit the pitchers. How far do they go? I don't know. Right? We saw Adam Wainwright go 6 innings today. Most of the pitchers did not. So you got Aaron Nola going up against Oakland at 9K. You got to love this play here. He looked fantastic in spring training. And he gets a depleted Oakland team. Totally depleted. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel. Rightfully so. It's a great matchup. Yeah, I will have 100% Aaron Nola on the slate. Lucas Giolito, he's all right at 8.4K. The thing is, his history against Detroit is not good. I think he's faced them 5 times and has never beat them. I think he's 0-5 against Detroit. And going through the player pool and looking at Detroit's history against him, they actually tee off on him. So keep that in mind. But it is early in the season. It's not warm weather, nothing like that. So, I mean, yeah, he's in play for 8.4K, but not on FanDuel. For $600 more, I'll just take Nola. And then for Tampa Bay, Baltimore, we got Shane McClanahan. Thing with Tampa Bay, we already know. They pitch their pitchers like 3 innings. So 6.6K. Sure, if you think he's going to get a lot of strikeouts in like 3 or 4 innings, I think he's in play. But other than that, I don't like the fact that they don't go very deep with pitchers. Frankie Montas going up against Philly. Montas is a good pitcher. He's a great pitcher. He'll pitch deep in the games. Could be sneaky though, right? I mean, never count Oakland out. If you've never seen Moneyball, go check out that movie. We lived it over here in the Bay Area, man. Fun times. But you want to get on some low ownership, Frankie Montas, I don't mind it. John Refied Means, 6.1K. Going up against Tampa Bay, absolutely not. Tampa Bay is probably my favorite stack on this early slate. Eduardo Rodriguez going up against the White Sox, I don't think so. I really like the White Sox on this slate too. Justin Man of Steel, as a punt play, I don't mind it at 5.2K because this game's going to be terrible, terrible weather. So Justin Man of Steel for only 5.2K on DraftKings. I don't mind it as a punt play. All right, so let's go position by position here. We'll start off at catcher. We got Yasmani Grandal, 4.7K. I don't mind paying up for catcher today. Does do better against lefties. OPS versus lefties is 1.086. Anything like 900 or above is really good. So that's phenomenal. especially if you're going to stack the White Sox. Normally bats like fourth. Mike Zunino is the lefty killer. He crushes lefties, guys. He's 4.2K. If you're going to stack Tampa, I mean, it's a good salary relief point, especially on FanDuel. He's $1,700 cheaper over there. Great FanDuel play here, guys. OPS versus lefties, 1.279. So I do like that. JT Realmonte, 4.4K. Yeah, if you're going to do a Philly stack, he's going to bat fourth. He'll be up against Frankie, though. He'll be up against it. But, yeah, he's going to play if you're going to stack Philly. He'll probably bat fourth, too. And that's about it. All these other catchers are pretty much punts. And it's the night before, so we really don't know who's going to play. We had a pretty good idea with those three I just gave you. I mean, they're pretty much corner, they're going to be in the lineup. It's all the other ones you kind of don't know. All right, so let's go to first base. Kyle Schwarber looks interesting. He is expensive, though, 5.7K. You're going to notice the price tag on these guys this late. We got a little price break for opening day, but not so much anymore. That's really pricey. $2,300 cheaper on FanDuel. Love the FanDuel play a hell of a lot more. But yeah, Philly stack probably bats fifth. Get him in there. Jose Abreu, 4.8K. Chicago White Sox stack looks pretty good. Crushes lefties too. Another lefty crusher, man. A lot of lefty crushers on this slate. OPS versus lefties is 979. He does have a homer off of Rodriguez and 12 at bats. Hunter Renfroe is 4.6K. Kind of went out there and screwed the pooch. I mean, I'll keep this one. I'll try and keep this one PG. All right. I'm tilted about today. I'll try and keep it. But again, bad ballpark, bad weather. If you're desperate, sure. You want to be different. I have a feeling that'll probably be the lowest owned game on the slate as far as hitters. And then Jonathan Scope, 4.3K. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Versus Gio, man, he's 8 for 28 lifetime, 6 singles, a double, and a homer. So if you want to do a sneaky Detroit stack on this early slate, I don't mind it. You'll definitely be different. They'll be low owned. He bats fifth, so I don't mind that. Let's go to second base. Brandon Lau is 5.4K, which actually isn't too bad. He should be leading off. We'll see, though. Going up against Means. Colton Wong, 4.9K. Don't think so. Let me get him out of here. It's just second base is really, really not a lot to choose from here. But we still got to get to that Yankee Boston game. So hang on to that thought. Let's go to third base. All right, so third base, we got Yanni Diaz, 4.5K, part of that Tampa stack I like. Phenomenal history against Means, man. 6 for 18 lifetime, 2 singles, 3 doubles, and a homer. OPS versus lefties, 831. Slated to bat fifth. I do love Yanni Diaz. And then for some salary relief, we got Odor, 3.3K, man. He's just going from team to team. But against McClanahan, this is why I like this as a one-off. Lifetime, he's 2 for 5 with 2 singles. And he's another lefty crusher. So Odor on a new team, again, another new team, Baltimore. Don't mind it as a one-off for 3.3K if you want to punt at third base. Shortstop, we got Willie Adonis at 4.3K. 1 for 2 lifetime versus Man of Steel, but it's a homer. So a nice one-off here. Former Tampa Bay, I almost said Buccaneer. But yeah, I just don't want to really stack this game. It's okay to get some one-offs. He's 4.3. That's kind of cheap. And 2 at-bats, 1 home run against Steele's not too shabby. Javi Baez, let's see if he plays. He's managing a left elbow issue. It's unclear if he'll face up for Friday. If he plays for 4.7, I like him. I like him a lot. Going up versus Gio, man, he's 5 for 11 lifetime. That's a 455 batting average. 2 singles, 2 doubles, and a homer. He'll bat third if he plays. But we'll see. That's a nice little pickup for Detroit there. Part of that Detroit stack. And then Didi Gregorius for some salary relief at 3.9K. Sure. He crushes righties. He'll probably bat 6th or 7th, one of the two. Didi's got some power in his bat, so I don't mind it. Let's go to outfield. And outfield's where I like a lot of plays here, of course, right? You got Bryce Harper, 6.2K. He normally starts off the season really good. No bats ever against Frankie Montas, but he crushes righties, guys. OPS versus righties, 1.149. Yikes. Give me some Bryce Harper there. Louis Roberts for Chicago. Remember, Tim Anderson's on suspension, so he'll be out for this game. 5.9K, though. I don't know if I get to him. Just he crushes lefties. 1.150 OPS versus lefties. He crushes them. Is he fadeable? Yeah. Do I feel comfortable doing it? No. He's $200 cheaper on FanDuel. Maybe you get him over there. Just almost 6K on DraftKings. That's a little too much. You got Nick Castellanos, 5.8K. Like, these prices are kind of ridiculous. 1 single, 2 doubles against Frankie. I'd probably go elsewhere, but he's in play. I mean, I don't know where we're going to find the salary, but I mean, maybe if you put in Steele, like as a SP2 on DraftKings, you can get to some of these guys. See, Randy Rosarina, I do like him at 5.4K. Against Means, he's 6 for 13. That's damn near a 500 batting average. He's a lefty. He crushes lefties. 2 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs against him. So love me Randy Rosarina here at 5.4K. $1,900 cheaper on FanDuel. Andrew McCutchen had a decent day today. If you want to go back there, I don't mind it at 4.3. Even in, he's not going to hit a home run, but he gets on base a lot. And he looked great today, man. Let's be honest. He looked great. So don't mind it. He's cheap enough. Akil Baddoo for Detroit leads off 3.7K. He does have stolen base upside, which I love. And against Giolito, he's 3 for 9. 2 singles and a double. Not known for his power, but he does crush right-handed pitching at an OPS of 0.843. Gets on base, stolen base upside, RBIs, all that good stuff. So Cedric Mullins leads off. He's 5.5 though. Are you fucking kidding me? See, I knew I wouldn't make it. 5.5 for Mullins? Like, really? I'll take him off. That's too much. I couldn't, in good conscience, tell you guys to play him at that price tag. Let's see here. AJ Pollock is interesting. If he leads off tomorrow against Detroit, I like him as a cheap leadoff hitter. 4.5K. Kind of dicey with the Dodgers, but he does have some upside, does have some power in his bat. He's just very streaky. But if he's going to lead off at 4 or 5 on DraftKings, $1,300 cheaper on FanDuel, I can dig that. Manuel Margot, he's only 3.4K. Gonna bet maybe 5th or 6th in this lineup for Tampa, but he's 6 for 12 against Means. That is a 500 batting average. 5 singles and a double, and he crushes lefties. I'm loving these Tampa Bay outfielders today. All have great histories against this pitcher. The Manitar, Anthony Sanitar, 3.5K, doesn't look bad himself. He's 3 for 10 against McClanahan. 2 singles and a double. I mean, dude's got talent. He's pretty, I think Baltimore is a little bit better than what people are giving him credit for. They'd have some pretty good young talent on here. Kevin Kiermaier is only 3.3K. That's, later in the order, but man, he's 6 for 15 against Means. That's a 400 batting average, 5 singles and a double. So another salary relief play. He's $1,200 cheaper on FanDuel. And let's go over to Boston and New York. I would love to have it on the same thing, but like I said, Draft Dashboard wants to be stupid today. So let's go back to this game here. So not cold weather, but not warm weather. So I think you play this game as you normally would, except for the pitching. So Eovaldi, yeah, he's in play against the Yankees, but the Yankees are dangerous offensively. We know that. He's 7.4K. Garrett Cole, the only thing that bothers me about him is he only pitched 5 innings in spring training. That is not a lot. So I'd be surprised if he goes 5 innings here. But he does have a lot of upside. Is he necessary? I don't think he is, but I'd like to see him more stretched out. And for 9.8K, you kind of want, a full run of Garrett Cole, the coal mine. on this water diet, man. You guys want to lose weight quick? Cut all the sugar, all the energy drinks out. Drink water. It's like overnight, you'll see a difference. All right, so look at this Boston Red Sox lineup. We got Kike Hernandez at 5.1K. Get out of here. For Kike? No. You got Beavis and Butthead. I like to call them Devers and Bogarts. 6.1 for Devers, 5.1 for Bogarts. Out of the two, give me Bogarts, but I'm not looking really to stack Boston against Garrett Cole. JD Martinez did not have a good spring training. Just wasn't hitting the ball. Verdugo batting 5th, 4.1K. Verdugo. He's all right. Trevor Story, I want to see how he does first outside of Coors Field. 5.2K. That's a little too much. I want to see if he can hit outside of that ballpark. Bobby Dahlbeck was always good for us last year, if you guys remember. He's 4.2K. Always a wild card. Always a card up your sleeve right here with this one-off here. I don't mind that. And then for the Yankees, so Josh Donaldson leading off at 5.7K. He had a phenomenal spring training. That's a little pricey. I don't know. I have to think about that one. He's more expensive than Aaron Judge, for God's sakes. Aaron Judge had a great spring training too. He's 5'6". I do like him. Showed a lot. I mean, it's Aaron freaking Judge, but spring training, I mean, he was crushing the ball. You got Anthony Rizzo, 4.8K. That's more like it. Batting third. I mean, anybody under 5K in this Yankees lineup, top 5 in the order. Stanton's 5'2". Spring training, not so good. But you guys know Stanton's got tremendous upside at home. Right-handers are going to have a field day here. If the winds are gusting out to left field at 10 miles an hour, righty should get a little lift under the ball. So DJ LeMahieu at 4.7 is fine. It's weird seeing him though slated to bat 5th. Normally he leads off, so we'll see. He probably still will lead off. I don't know. These are just projections. Joey Gallo, you can always throw him in there. He's home run or bust. Gabby Torres, he's decent for 4.1. And then, you can throw in Kyle Higabasha. I think that's how you pronounce it. As a punt catcher at 3.1K. But yeah, lots to like on the Yankees. Just, man, they are so expensive. Top 3, give me Judge. I say Judge, Rizzo, Donaldson. Give me the top 3 in the order here. Even if Donaldson doesn't lead off, I still like him. But maybe that price tag just drives the ownership off. Maybe. So, before we get up out of here, you guys know what time it is. It's time for your favorite part of the show and mine. It's time for none other than Schroeder's Picks. Yes, we do Schroeder's Picks even in the early slate videos. So Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls. He went 1 for 3 yesterday. He's going to try and go 3 for 3 today, right, buddy? He's sitting right over here. So let me go grab this little rascal over here. You ready for Schroeder's Picks? All right. Look at him. He says, I'm focused. I'm ready. I'm going to stretch. Ugh, is that a good stretch? Yo, everyone, what's up? It's me. I'm back. All right, Schroeder. So we really need you. We need a bounce back here. So, Schroeder, who you seeing here? Who you liking for your first home run call? Who do you got? Yeah? Okay. Okay, yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually. Schroeder's first home run call is none other than Bryce freaking Harper. And those exact words is what he just told me. All right, Schroeder, good call. All right, Schroeder. So we got Bryce Harper. Who is your second home run call? Who do you got to get you another home run? Who do you think it's going to be? Who do you got? You want to stand up? No? Okay. Who do you got? You still want to look? Okay, go ahead. Take feet. Oh, okay. You got to take one more look. Okay. What? He has to take another look, he says. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. You guys understand that, right? Luckily for you, I speak cat. So Schroeder's second home run call. You sure about this one? He says, "Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident today." So your first one is Bryce Harper. Schroeder's second home run call is going to be none other than Manuel Margot out of all people. All right. So Schroeder, who's going to win us all the money? Who's going to get us 2 home runs and absolutely devastate the slate? Who do you got as your 2 home run call? Mike Trout is not on the slate, so you can't do it. Who's going to get us 2 home runs? Yeah. All right. That's kind of an easy one, but you know what? If you feel good about it, I feel good about it. It's all good. So Schroeder's 2 home run call for this slate is going to be none other than Aaron Judge. So Bryce Harper, Margot, and Aaron Judge is your 2 home run call. All right. Well, you heard it here straight from the cat's mouth. This cat is better at calling home runs than especially Cam ATL, but anybody on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate y'all. Schroeder says thank you. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when our videos drop. Hit that like button. And leave us a comment down below. Let's try to get to 100 likes. Schroeder, are we ready to put together the main slate video or what? It's getting late. I still got to research UFC fights. It don't stop, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support. We're out of here.